Hello and welcome to episode 32. My name's Joseph Whitaker. This is Raven. You saying hello? And together with the other lads as well, we're JBW Construction. We're on the Queen's project now this morning. We had the building inspector there yesterday who has approved pre-plaster inspection. So we can start boarding, skimming. So we're pretty happy about that, and he even said some nice stuff about us as well, which is always good to hear from a building inspector. Let's have a good day and let's do it. Right, we're on Queen's. Spark did alright yesterday. The cabling is starting to go in. All them are ones that have been taken out. We had to carry the job on. The electrician was poorly, but we had to crack on, so we started insulating. Insulated stored. That's been bricked up now, so obviously we've got a bit of a lintel situation in the stairs, and we were going to stud that, but then this pillar was not very strong and we want to cut it there, so we've done that, so that's solid now. This lintel here, what we've propped and cleared, that needs to shift that way, so there's a little wall. You can see we had some mortar left, we just chucked a couple of block in, and that's ready to be shot up now. I'll show you in here, since last time I shown you in here, you didn't get to see it very well. But we're actually ready for a skim in here now. PVA'd the existing walls. That's the media unit. Fireplace going in there. And, oh, he's covered it all up, but he's got all his Wi-Fi stuff in there. But the boarding's been going on. So today, probably bond that out if we get a bit of bonding going. But we need to get them shelves out, get that bit of plastic board off. We're going to dab that, but probably not straight away. I might even build that pillar, you know. I can build that pillar there up. That means we can shift that lintel across, which will be great. It's going to look funny for a while with a tiny door. I know it looks chaotic, this, to a lot of people, but we're actually not that far off. And then we're in this cloakroom, so as you walk in the front door here, you walk into this room, which is going to have built-in wardrobes there. It's going to be a cloakroom. I think it'll be quite nice. But Aaron boarded that little bit of vault yesterday. Yeah, so then today now, we need to have a look at insulating that, boarding the ceiling. Normally you do your ceilings first, but we can always just leave the top pieces of the wall out, get some board stuck on, insulated board going on there. Lots to go at, but let's have a good day. So we've put 18mm structural OSB on there. This wall isn't actually doing anything, but they just asked us to put it on. So we've put it on. Now we're attaching our plasterboards to it. And then we're going to stick some insulated board on there. Just coming here now, and we've just stuck these boards on. We'll finish that after dinner, but we're actually going to a secret project now to set Dane off doing something. So yeah, let's do it. Right, hello. So, I keep forgetting to film stuff. We've been down to Tom's on the secret project. I did the first part with Dane, he's just doing the second part now. Obviously the easier bit if I'm not there. But yeah, great to see Tom. Just have a look at this picture now. It was unbelievable. The scenery down there is just second to none. And then look at this next picture now, which made me laugh. We didn't want to drive down and get stuck, so we took 2 wheelbarrows. It was funny watching Dane walk back up. I told him to put his boots on, but he kept his Air Max on, and he was slipping everywhere. But in other news, I've just been and got the tiles that were missing for the bathroom, so we're going to go and get them on. Raven has got this thing now where she hates delivery men. Sit down. What's up? I'm going to put a seatbelt on in a minute. But she hates delivery men and she hates parcels. You can literally get a parcel this big and she just loses it. What's to do? But yeah, probably should have put them in the back, but I just didn't want to get them broken when we were one short. But yeah, let's get to the job gate done. So, it's 5:30 and I've got the tiles on. So I'm dead pleased with that. They can be going off now. We just give it a little sponge down. It's not really well, but because it was pitch black last night, there's a couple of patches that I need to get a grout. But I can touch them up as the job goes on, but we're here all day tomorrow. So yeah, I'm going to come in the morning, finish off the white grouting, get all that done first thing, then get the anthracite in that, and then fit the shower, then fit the screen. Should get all that done. I just know that the screen is going to be hard work. It's Thursday. Bye for now. So it's Friday morning now, the best day of the week. Yesterday was a good day, but it was probably more chaotic than it was good. We got all the boards on in here. We're just going to PVA that one. The gas lad come in and he's put his gas in now. So the reason why he did that was, so the gas came out here, went under the floor, to the old fireplace, to the cooker, then all the way to the back of the house, up, round, into the boiler. So obviously we're having no cooker, no fire. So the customer requested us to just put it through straight to the boiler. It's all nice new pipe work. That's been done now, so Aaron can board the ceiling carefully because there's about 1 million pipes and cables in there. So he's going to board this. Then we're going to try and put like a mini curve in here, just because it'll look cool, I think. So Aaron's job now, he's put these reveals on yesterday that look pretty good. So yeah, he's just finishing them off now, get the sill on. He's going to patch that with the insulated board. Then he can board the ceiling, board the steel with fireboard, and then yeah, crack on in there. And we're not far off dabbing this. We've got this 4x2 stud as well, so that's going to get boarded. But yeah, I'll take you into the lounge so you can carry on, mate. So in here as well, it's actually nearly ready for skimming here. This is probably the first room we will skim. But then that board went on yesterday. That all got dry lined. You see us doing this a lot. When you dry line, you just screw a piece of wood to the two boards. Then when you're leveling it, they're not separating and, you know, lipping. But yeah, for me now, I'm gonna do a long day on the bathroom up the road and try and get that moving on. So yeah, let's try and push for a good day. Right, so we're back. Because I did the grouting and it was pitch black. Oh, it's coming off all right. Just need to keep going over this. When I've got some good light, I'll get this grout sorted. And I've got put a few extra tiles on. I'm gonna get the white grout done first, get all these clips out, and get this anthracite in. As soon as I've done that, then we'll reevaluate and see if I can fix this shower. Long day ahead. Let's do it. Shower! Yay! So I've just spent an hour now. I've just swept the floor out. Missed a bit there. Must have been behind the toilet. Clean the floor, clean the tray. Every time you clean the tray, it's always a sense of relief. Hey, no crying. it's always a sense of relief that it's not damaged, so I always love cleaning the tray. I've just gone around all the walls now, give them a right good scrubbing, so we'll let that dry now and have another look. But I've got to grout these bits white, so I'm going to go around the whole room again and just give it a little bit of touching up, get it this time round. John Mason, you've watched my videos from the very beginning and you comment on every video. It's always appreciated. You always like seeing Raven, so she just wanted to say hello personally to you. She is, so we're at my mother and father-in-law's where she runs absolute riot all the time, and I've had enough. So she's kept up here. There's 2 Labradors downstairs who are her best friends, but she just turns over the house every time. So you're having some time with Dad today, aren't you, kid? Just gonna get you some water in a minute. Let's have a look at the face. Ah, you're such a good girl, Raven. But yeah, what else was I gonna say? Oh yeah, so I'll probably mention it at the end of this video. I don't mind talking about it and they won't mind either, but kinda trying to please my customers. I've actually upset them all because I've been spread so thin. Extras just took over. To be fair, I'm responsible. I run the company, it's all down to me. But with just extras of jobs pushing on and stuff, and saying we can timelines, never again giving anyone a timeline. But yeah, kind of upset all my customers because of things going slow. We don't have the manpower. But I'll talk about that in a bit. But they're okay, they're fine. But yeah, I'll talk about that later. But for now, mix some white grout and get it on the walls. So I've got the grout in there now. I've grouted a bit of the room. I've well struggled to get a good finish on these tile. Ended up scrubbing it and it was hard to get a really nice finish, but it looks okay now. I'm just going to let it dry and then in a few hours give it another dust in again. But now I'm going to mix some anthracite grey and have a go at this. So I'll get you on a time lapse, let's do it. Another 12-hour day. Doesn't feel like one today though. Today weren't too bad second fixing. But I need to just stand back here now. Have a look at that. Obviously the glass needs cleaning. Look at the shower. It's absolutely gorgeous. Hand set out of the wall. And the rain on. Not gonna lie, it's the first time I've done one of these. But I'm absolutely over the moon with it. Sliding door. If you stand back now, obviously you have this gap here, but then it slides beautifully. You can just tell the quality. Very happy. All I've got to do in here now, I'm going to put some beads around the window. I need to extend the door casing. Vanity, mirror, toilet, rad. But that they're all pretty straightforward things. This was the showpiece of this bathroom. But yeah. Happy customer, Mr. Gavin.
Very happy.
Very happy, very good. But yeah, just siliconed it up now in air. We tipped a load of water down the drain before, just to make sure the waste is okay, and it was. We tested the shower into a bucket, siliconed up, so tomorrow now, customer's gonna have a shower, and then take the pressure off me. But happy days, bye for now. Right, okay, so it is 5 to 9, and me and Ray's have just got home. Still got to get the tools out of the van, so I'm doing a little bit of a job just for an hour or so in the morning. So I said I'd touch on the topic before of upsetting the customers that we've got. Not upsetting them, it's just that long story short, I stretched myself too thin. I've tried to please everyone, and now I've actually annoyed everyone. Don't get me wrong, like, it's been tricky. So I had the year perfectly planned out with 2 jobs on the go. First time 2 jobs on the go. I probably should have just had 1 job on the go and then other jobs on the back burner. You know, just like when the big job stops for a reason or we're waiting for something, we could go and do a little job for someone. That is probably how I'm going to play it from now on. I know I've said 2 big jobs on the go is great, blah blah blah. You need manpower, and you need resources, and you need a massive cash flow, and it's just worn me out. So I found myself in a position now of working every hour under the sun. Like I said, that big week last week, I'm getting home at 9 o'clock now, but I had to get that shower working for that family. What do you do? You know, you're behind on the job because of all the stuff you've uncovered. You've just cracked on and done it all. It looks amazing. It looks so well, and I feel so much better now I've done it, so I'll sleep well tonight. But the customers are happy. Obviously the Queen's job now, we've been approved for pre-plaster. We are going to smash that job now. We're going to get that skimmed out, and as soon as it's skimmed out on that job, my uncle's coming in doing hot water underfloor heating. I reckon it'll take him a week to get it done and finished. So then me and the lads are all going to the west job, so we'll be there for a full week. That's where the customers, so obviously I had the Queens that weren't happy with progress. Oh, they weren't, it's not that they weren't happy, they were just, you know, the job lost momentum in the middle, just like big jobs I found do. You get halfway through the job and you're in between stuff, and then you lose momentum. But we've got that back now, and that is going to be back. Electrician ill, which kind of stopped things a little bit this week, but we still clawed away and got a lot done. There's rooms that are almost ready for skim now, which is great. So yeah, that'll be done and happy. But the West Park job, we made the mistake. Well, it's not a mistake. We couldn't match the brick on the house because the house was so weathered. So then we have taken out massive sections of the outside skin of the existing house, cleaned off all the bricks. It's about 800 brick that we did. But obviously then the house has lost the skin. It's not ideal with it cold and damp, especially the time of the year. And the visqueen was a little bit short, and there was a slight dip in the concrete raft next to the house. So water, we had torrential rain the other night, and you could hear it going under the lounge. So obviously the customers were then worried about that, but at the same time they weren't happy with progress as well. So yeah, it's tough for me because I just want to please everyone, and I just want to do a good job for everyone. People asking me to do extras. The extras thing is really, really difficult. So when you're doing a big job for someone and say, well, extra, can you do this? And you say, yeah, okay, you give them a price, they accept it. And you're like, right, we'll just do that as well. And then you're like scratching your head then, because then your next customers are like, are you still going to start in April? And you're like, you haven't even got the roof on the job you're on. So it's been tough. I've been having a long conversation with my dad about it, because not only that, it's then become unbelievably stressful because I'm killing myself trying to make it work. But obviously I'm still getting used to the VAT stuff. I had a VAT bill that's just rinsed me. I'm looking at my bank account. I've not took any money out of the business now for a few weeks for my actual self. And I'm looking at it and there's nothing, it's getting low, and I'm thinking, all this stress, hassle, for what? When it was me and my van, just me and my van, or when it's just me and Aaron doing small stuff, we'd probably earn the same money then than we're doing now on these jobs that are like 6-figure jobs. But But at the same time, I'm moaning now and it seems a bit negative, but I'm not trying to put that across. I'm just trying to show you how real this is. Going on your own, you've got to be strong. Yeah, I just want to bring that to the channel of what it's actually like. I went walking with my friend Jack. He was on one of the very first episodes. I went on a big walk the other night and he said something to me that really stuck with me. He said, it's admirable, the position you're in. You should be proud of yourself for this position that you're in. And I was like, at first I was like, didn't really understand. And then I think about it, like, I took some risks and I've gone for it, to be fair. It's just the timings that people aren't happy with. It's not the actual work itself. But I've priced these jobs tight because I'm just an idiot. But I've priced them tight, so it's not like I can bring in, you know, loads of subbies and stuff, because I've got to pay my lads out of that money, out of the job. A lot to learn, a lot more moving forward. But I think now I need to just manage expectations a bit better. So like, I've got jobs coming up now. Big jobs coming up, and I might just say to them, look, instead of trying to just say, yeah, we're not doing bad when really, you know, we're behind, maybe just say to them, look, this is my position, this is what I'm in, that's it, and just give it them early doors. And then when people asking me like, how long the job's going to take, I'm like, I don't know. I don't know. And you're going to ask me to do loads more stuff whilst I'm there? You know, it's hard to say. I had that on a job at the beginning of the year where we had loads of extras and re-roofs and stuff like that. But the knock-on effect to that is it's just rolled into this now. There's a dodgy looking van behind me. Anyway, but yeah, I've had sleepless nights about fitting that shower. It looks so good, because with what the walls were like and the floor that you seen in the last video, it just kind of tumble rolled, and I made it this thing in my head where I was so worked up about it. But I can relax now. Like I said, I've got to go and do an hour tomorrow where that water come in on that west job. I just asked Charlie and Dane, I said, look lads, you know the situation I'm in, can you come and do an hour in the morning? So they said yeah, so we're going to go there. There's a downpipe that's come off which is not helping, so we're going to go and put the downpipe on, do that bit to the floor. We're going to just silicone a piece of visqueen in and put some screed on top where the concrete raft's a little bit low, some exterior screed, and that'll just stop the water from going in the house. And then I need to talk to them customers about, because they're asking me questions I didn't have the answer to, because I'm just too much going on. But the YouTube thing has just been fantastic. If I wouldn't be filming what I've been doing, I'd be on my own. Don't get me wrong, I've got great family and friends, but you know, it's boring, like work stuff and all that. But I feel like I've got someone to talk to with the channel, and it just shows you exactly what I'm about, who I am, and how I'm trying to deal with these situations. But I think I just need to be a bit more, not brutal, but a bit, you know, just not as soft as I am. But yeah, I've got a very tired doggy here who's also not happy with this dodgy van. But we'll take him, won't we, Raves? No one's getting our tools. This is the next thing now. It's now gone 9 o'clock. We've got to carry out tools in. It's not a lot, to be fair. It's only what I need for tomorrow. But if you're watching now, thank you very much. Show us a comment. I'll reply to you when I get a chance. Manage your expectations. But thank you for watching.